Hi my dear readers, this is Simona Rich. In this video I'm going to talk a little about my Palmistry book. So I finished writing it finally. It has 340 pages if I'm not mistaken, and it's going to be available on my website as well as on Google Play, Google Books, and if you can choose whether to order it on my website or Google Books, then please choose my website because obviously they take large commission. Google takes actually less than Amazon, so I'm not posting it on Amazon because of this reason, because they just rip authors off Amazon company. So that's the reason I'm not posting it, not publishing it on Amazon. It's the book that was born as a result of me reading many ancient palmistry works, some of which I found in India, and some of them include also Chaldean works. So I took the most important parts of those books and I summarized it, or should I say included it in my book. And also it's a mix. It's not only just the information from the old palmistry books like Chaldean and Indian that I got, and Indian palmistry is really good. I like Western astrology, but I prefer Indian palmistry. But it's also born out of my own work, because one type of my astrological assessment includes looking at the palms. So because of this, I had the practice of interpreting palms, and because of my helpful clients, I have really nice clients, I was able to make some new palmistry discoveries, because some of the lines that my clients had were very different from what's explained in books, and as a result of my interpretation and their feedback, I was able to make some discoveries. So you will find in this book not only the information that's available in ancient works of palmistry, but some information that some discoveries that I myself made as a result of my helpful clients. And the book contains many illustrations, several hundred, because I wanted the book to be as clear as possible. So almost after each single line, I give the illustration and I explain the line so that it's as easy as possible to understand. And after each explanation, the illustration follows, because what I found quite frustrating in all palmistry works was that they include the images somewhere in the middle of the work or somewhere far from the explanation. So it's hard to keep referring to other pages to the illustrations of the explanation. So what I did, I just include explanation and then illustration. So some of them may be repetitive, just a few, but at least you don't have to, scroll back or scroll forward. You can just access the information on the same page. So actually it saves you time, and it's much clearer than what I found in old palmistry work. So that's the only thing that I found frustrating in old books. And sometimes they go into like essays where just a few sentences would do. So that's what I did with this work. I kept it to the point, so that yes, it's a long work, but actually it's because I'm explaining each single line, so it has to be a long work. But I'm not just going into essays about one line, but I just go to the point about what it means. So in this video I will also include the table of contents for you to look at to see what the work consists of. And I'm also going to, because I'm uploading the book to Google Play, Google Books, you will be able to read 20% of my work for free. So you can just go to their website and scroll through the book to see if you like it. If you like my style, because the book was written only by me. I'm not even editing it by anyone else because it's expensive, and now I need to save every penny that I can for my land. So also on that note, the book costs, it's a donation book, so you can donate how much you want, but the minimum donation is $9.99, and the suggested donation is $19.99. So if you can, please donate the suggested amount. If you cannot, I understand, but I really need every penny that I can because I'm moving to my land. There is nothing there, just a small hut, and I will need every single penny to be able to make it a livable place. So I'm going to show this book from the beginning until the end of the table of contents. This is how you would see it if you would donate for it, and if you would get it from my website. Probably the format in Google Books would be slightly different. So here's its beginning. Here is the table of contents, so you can see every single topic that I cover in this book. So as you can see, I explain palmistry from the very beginning. Even I explain how to already read a person if he doesn't even show you his palms, but just the way he holds his hands or she holds her hands, and then difference between left and right palms and palmistry, what is the meaning of small and large hands, different shapes of hands, and 2 types of classifications of different types of hands, because different palm readers classify them in slightly different ways. I prefer Kiro classification, but I give another classification also according to the elements. Then I'm going into the parts of the palm that are very important to understand. So lines are just a minor part of palmistry actually. Palm readers obviously understand that, but most people think that lines are the most important, but actually the shape of hand is very important. Then the different parts of the palm, the mounts, I explain this also in detail. And then the fingers, the flexibility of hands and fingers, the joints, if they are smooth or knotty, makes a big difference. And then a lot of attention has to be paid to the thumbs, and I explain different types of thumbs, even to the detail of different phalanges of the thumbs, what their meaning is according to how they look. Nails are also important. They show the well-being of a person, whether they may have some kind of inherited diseases. And then I go into the lines. So I explain firstly the types of lines that can be seen on the palm, and then I go into the particular lines, like the line of lion, the line of head, the line of heart, and I explain the start, what is the meaning of a particular start of the different lines, what's the meaning of the course of that particular line through the hand, and what's the meaning of its end. And then I explain smaller lines, or the ones that are found not as frequently on the hands, or the ones that have not as important meaning as the major lines. And then I also explain how to time the death of a person, and whether you should do it. I don't advise this to be done, but yes, according to palmistry, you can check, you can understand when the person will die. So this is covered at the end of this work. So that's the end of the table of contents, and people can, after reading this book, be able to interpret palms very well. Also, this book not only includes just illustrations that I myself made of palms with lines, but it also includes celebrity palm reading. So it's not that I read some celebrity in depth, but I include them as examples. So I, for example, may provide some illustration, and then some celebrity has that marking or the shape of a hand or some particular line formation. So I include quite a few celebrities to illustrate the markings or palm shapes or particular lines. So I'm going to finish this explanation now. I hope that you gained enough information for you to understand whether you want to get this book. And the book is available on my website as well as on Google Books, and I will leave those links below this video and maybe also on this video. So I hope you will enjoy reading this book. Thank you for watching this video. Have a lovely day. Take care.